So, picture this. A guest walks up to your desk. Right there, in that moment, you have a choice. You can be transactional or you can be transformational. In this explainer, we're going to unlock the secret to creating those truly exceptional, memorable guest experiences. We're talking about mastering the art of anticipatory service, where you meet a guest's needs before they even think to ask.
All right, first things first, we got to get a crucial distinction straight. Service, that's the task. It's the what you do, like handing over a room key. It's functional, it gets the job done. But hospitality? That's totally different. That's the feeling you create. It's that warm, personal greeting that makes someone feel genuinely welcome, like they're not just another reservation number. See the difference? One's a transaction. The other, that's an experience.
Okay, so if hospitality is the feeling, then anticipatory service, well, that's the highest level of the game. It's like the magic trick of our whole industry, really. It's this incredible ability to predict and take care of a need based on all those little subtle cues, the things a guest doesn't say out loud. This is what separates a pretty good stay from a, wow, I can't wait to come back stay.
And this is a total mindset shift. I want you to forget the title front office agent for a minute. From now on, think of yourself as a preemptive concierge. Your job isn't just to react to requests, it's to get ahead of them. You're proactively shaping the guest's entire experience from the second they walk through that door. That's a really powerful role to play.
So how do you actually do this? How do you become this preemptive concierge? Well, it all starts with becoming a detective, a master observer. Long before a guest ever says a word, their body language is telling you a whole story. Your first job is to learn how to read it.
Seriously, this question needs to be on a loop in the back of your head. For every single guest that comes up to the desk, look up from the screen and really see them. What's their posture saying? What's their expression telling you? What's the unspoken story here?
Okay, let's look at a classic. You see a guest with pursed lips, maybe they're shifting from foot to foot, drumming their fingers on the counter. Now, that's not just random fidgeting, right? It's a billboard screaming, "I'm in a hurry" or "I'm anxious." Your move here isn't just to rush. No, it's to acknowledge what they're feeling. A simple, "I'll have your key in just one moment, thank you so much for your patience," shows them you see them and you respect their time.
Now this one is so powerful because it lets you get ahead of a problem. Picture this, crossed arms, looking down, no eye contact. That is a wall going up, my friend. A complaint might be on its way. So instead of bracing for impact, you meet it with empathy. A soft tone and a gentle, "Is there anything concerning you about your stay that I can help with?" can completely disarm the situation before it even begins.
Oh, and this one? You're going to see this 10, 20 times a shift. The guest is squinting at their phone or they're fumbling in their wallet. You know the look. They're digging for something, a confirmation, a password. You can be their hero in that tiny moment by just jumping in with, "By the way, the Wi-Fi password is on the back of your key holder." You've just smoothed out a wrinkle in their day. That is a massive win.
All right, so you're now a body language expert. Awesome. But now we've got to tune our ears. Because let's be real, what guests say is often just the surface. The real magic, the real connection, happens when you can hear the need that's hidden underneath their actual words. This right here, this is the golden rule. It's the mantra you need to remember. A guest will tell you what they want, but a preemptive concierge takes a second to understand why they want it. Addressing that why is how you go from just being helpful to being invaluable.
Okay, let's put this into practice. Scenario 1. A business traveler checks in and casually mentions they're in town for a conference. Now that's not just small talk. They've just handed you a giant clue about their needs for the next 24 hours.
So let's ask the question, what's the why here? What's really going on in their head? They're probably thinking about their schedule, about getting there on time. Maybe they're a little stressed about a presentation. They need efficiency, they need logistics handled, and honestly, they just need some peace of mind.
And boom, this is how you respond like a pro. You've anticipated everything. You've given them a map, you've included a schedule, and you offered to handle their ride. Think about it. You just solved 3 problems they probably didn't even know they had yet. That is absolutely top-tier service.
Okay, ready for another? Scenario 2. A leisure traveler, maybe a couple on vacation, tells you, "This is our first time here." When you hear this, your ears should perk up. This is a golden opportunity to make their trip.
So what's the why on this one? They're excited, for sure, but maybe also a little bit nervous or overwhelmed. They want to have an authentic experience, but they don't want to get lost or fall into a tourist trap. Your role here is to become their personal, trusted local guide.
And here's the response. It's just perfect. It's warm, it's personal. You're not just handing them a generic brochure, you're giving them curated, personal recommendations. And that little offer, let me know if you'd like me to call ahead, that takes it from just giving info to providing a personal service. You've made them feel completely taken care of.
All right, so we've got all these awesome skills, but how do we make them stick? How do we make this stuff second nature so you're not even thinking about it? It's all about building a few easy, proactive habits into your everyday routine.
I've got 3 for you that you can literally start using on your very next shift. First, the logistics check. A quick, are you heading out, walking or driving, can save a guest from getting caught in the rain without an umbrella. Second, the quiet check. For late arrivals, dim your computer screen, lower your voice. It's a tiny gesture that tells a weary traveler, I get it, you're tired. And finally, the handoff protocol. This is crucial. Pass on what you've learned to the next shift. This ensures the amazing service doesn't just stop when you clock out.
Okay, let's bring it all home. Why does any of this really matter? Why go to all this trouble? Because this isn't just about making one check-in a little smoother. It's about taking ownership of the entire guest experience and crafting something they'll remember. If you remember one thing today, let it be this. You, at the front desk, you control the 2 most critical moments of their whole stay, the very beginning and the very end. A warm, proactive welcome sets the tone for everything that follows, and a smooth, thoughtful departure is the final memory they take with them. You're literally the bookends of their story with us. That's huge. So, I'm going to leave you with a challenge for your next shift. Look for those pursed lips. Listen for the why behind the what, and ask yourself, what unexpressed need am I going to meet today? Because that is the moment you stop just providing a service and start creating true, unforgettable hospitality.